Hello students. In my last class we are discussing about the compound pendulum, and today we are going to discussing about bar pendulum. What do you mean by bar pendulum? Look at this figure carefully. A bar pendulum consists of a thin uniform metal bar about 1 meter in length, 1 or more than that, 1 to 1.5 meter, typically 1 meter in length. A bar pendulum consists of a thin uniform metal bar about 1 meter in length. It has large number of holes. It has large number of holes drilled along its length symmetrically on either side of the center of the gravity. On either side of the center of the gravity. Center of the gravity, you just say that G. The bar is suspended on the horizontal knife edge here. Just assume that the bar is suspended on a horizontal knife edge, which can be inserted into any desired holes. Okay, it can be inserted into any desired holes. The bar can be made to oscillate about the knife edge in the vertical plane. Okay, knife edge in the vertical plane. What do you mean by bar pendulum? Bar pendulum consists of a thin uniform metal bar about 1 meter in length, typically 1 meter, not exactly, that is typically 1 to 1, more than that also, typically 1 meter length. It has a large number of holes drilled along its length symmetrically on either side of the center of the gravity. The bar is suspended on a horizontal knife edge with which can be inserted into any desired holes. The bar can be made to oscillate about the knife edge in the vertical plane. That is called bar pendulum here. Okay. Suppose the bar is allowed to oscillate about the horizontal knife edge, which the fixed in each hole from the both the side, that is either this side or this side. Okay, this side, both the side. The bar is allowed to oscillate about the horizontal knife edge, but here it is fixed each hole from the both the side. The period of oscillations are obtained from the observing the time for 10 to 20 oscillations, either 10 oscillation or 20 oscillation. To measure that the time period of the each hole for 20 oscillation. Okay, just by interchanging the sides, repeat the experiment from one side to another side. Okay, just assume that this is the point is P and this is the point Q. Just repeat the experiment measuring the 20 for 20 oscillation, measuring the time period. Okay, the time period oscillations are noted for every holes. Each and every holes, there is a several holes here. Each and every holes we have to measure the time period. We have to measure the time period. Okay, then you will get the data's time period for 20 second or 20 oscillation, and we have to measure for the what is the time period for one oscillation. Okay, just see the graph here. A graph need to plot by taking the distance of the point of suspension to the center of the gravity. Okay, center of the gravity, just take that as a center of gravity, take it as a x-axis. Okay, x-axis, and time period you can take the y-axis. Time period you can take the y-axis. But here from the graph, the time period is initially decreased. We can see here the time period, what will happen here, the time period is initially decreased and it will show some kind of minimum values, then it is start increasing to maximum values. Okay, increasing to maximum values. At the point of suspension is taking towards the center of gravity. But for the given value of time period, the straight line A to D, okay, the straight line A to D as shown the parallel to the x-axis. Just I am showing here parallel to the A to D, just showing the parallel to the x-axis, which cuts the two curves at a 4 point, which cuts the two curves at a 4 point. The points is A point and B point, C point, D point, A, B, C, D point respectively. But here the time period of oscillation about each of these points is same. We can see the point, the time period of this point, A point, B point, C point and D point. This all the points where it is exactly cut in the time period. The time period is always same in each point. The point A and C lies on the opposite side of the center of the gravity. The point A and C, okay, the point A and C lies on the opposite side of the center of gravity. Unequal distance, okay, the distance between the center of gravity will be different, okay, different. Then what are the parameter we can calculate from the graph? There are these are the following results are obtained. What are the results? As we already know that time period for the compound pendulum is same as the time period for the bar pendulum. That is T is equal to 2 pi into square root of k square L square divided by Lg. Okay, Lg. Just squaring on the both side equation, that is t square is equal to 2 to the 4 and pi square. This square root and square get cancelled, remaining only k square L square divided by Lg. Okay, just cross multiply here. Okay, t square into Lg is equal to t square into Lg is equal to 4 pi square k square plus 4 pi square L square. Just take this here, 4 pi square L square minus, okay, minus this, I am taking this completely here, t square g into L and again plus 4 pi square k square is equal to 0, is equal to 0. But here this equation 1, call it as equation number 1, this equation look like a quadratic equation in terms of L, quadratic equation in terms of L. That is what is a quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That in terms of L, just if I write the in terms of L here, okay, that is L is equal to gt square, okay, gt square plus or minus square root of gt square minus 8 into 8, that is 8 into 8, that is 64 pi square k square divided by 8 pi square. Okay, call it as equation number 1. The equation number 2 here. This in terms of just splitting the equation 1 and 2, that is L1 and L2 here. Okay, plus sign one time equation 3 and minus sign equation 4. Okay, gt square plus square root of g square t square minus 64 pi square k square divided by 8 pi square. That's plus sign and again minus sign. The two different points having the same value of t are obtained on each side of the bar pendulum. Okay, for a particular value of L. Okay, for a particular value of L, suppose the length of the that bar pendulum is fixed, the particular value, the time period is the minimum. Okay, time period will be minimum when that is square root of gt square minus 64 pi square k square is equal to 0. Here in both the case L1 and L2 is always same here, that is L1 is equal to L2 is equal to gt square divided by 8 pi square, okay, that is this term completely is 0 here, where here this is the 0 term here. Then remaining only gt square by 8 pi square. Okay, I am writing here gt square divided by 8 pi square. This value completely 0 when that is time period will be minimum. In this quadratic equation completely this value is 0 now, remaining only L is equal to gt square divided by 8 pi square. Okay, that is for the particular value L. Now it has been seen from the graph that the time period increases enormously when the point of suspension approaches the center of the gravity. Okay, when it is time period is enormously increasing. But as we already know that time period is when it is enormously increasing, the point of suspension approaches the center of the gravity. T is equal to 2 pi, that is the standard formula. As we already know that this is a time period for the both the compound pendulum or bar pendulum is same, that is pi is equal to 2 pi into square root of k square plus L square divided by L into G. When L is 0, T is infinite. Okay, in that time L1 plus L2 is equal to gt square by 4 pi square. Okay, but time period, instead of time period, T is equal to, that is 2 pi into square root of L1 plus L2 divided by G. This you can call it as a equation number 6. Here that L1 and L2 is equivalent to the length of the simple pendulum. But here just assume that EA, where is the EA? Look at this figure. EA, okay, EA is equal to ED. Okay, EA is equal to ED. The distance between the E to A and E to D is always equal to same. That assume that the length is L1. But EB and EC, okay, that is assume that length is L2. But here as per the equation 6, L1 and L2 is same here. L1 plus L2, just assume the L1 plus L2 is equal to BA plus EC, BA plus BC is equal to AC, is equal to AC. Further, L1 plus L2 is equal to EB plus okay, EB plus ED, EB plus ED is equal to BD, is equal to BD. Hence the value of G can be determined from the equation 6. Okay, that is G we can measure by the equation 6. Just substitute the values in the time period value here. The T is equal to 2 pi into square root of k square by L1 plus L1 divided by G. Okay. Now comparing the equation 6 and 7, this equation 6 and equation 7 here, comparing equation 6 and 7, 2 pi get cancelled, t get cancelled, remaining only, instead of L1 plus L2 is equal to k square by L1, okay, k square by L1 is equal to L2. Just cross multiply here, k square is equal to L1 into L2, okay, k is equal to square root of L1 into L2. L1 value we know that L1 is EA and L2 is equal to EB. Okay, is equal to EA is equal to the ED into EC. Okay, this is the value of radius, that's K is the radius of gyration, axis of passing through the center of gravity of the bar pendulum. Okay, this is the bar pendulum experiment. Okay, as you know that, what do you mean by bar pendulum? Bar pendulum is consists of the thin uniform metal bar about 1 meter in length, typically 1 meter in length. Okay, very simple derivation. Just go through the derivation. If please any doubt, please let me know. Okay, thank you and all.